shade. They're so light.
Yeah, I love them.
They're all from reclaimed leather. She's Vancouver based, Scandinavian, and I just shared on their Shine Instagram that she came up. She just did her Valentine's collection, and they're so beautiful. I'm like, I want them so bad.
Yeah, I saw them in their story, but I didn't get a chance to click. I'm like, okay, those really look cute. See, I'm not wearing
Yeah.
anything today, so
No worries, no worries. I love your glasses are fun and bright and colorful.
yeah, yeah, yeah. How are
How
you?
are you?
I'm
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm exhausted, but I'm good because I was in mom mode today.
Amy saying hi to us. Amy is going
Hi,
to have a
Amy.
baby. She has a big belly, and so let's send her good energy her way, guys.
Yes, yes. Sending you a lot of mommy vibes. I was in mom mode today, so
All the vibes.
yeah, I know. Get ready for a lot of work in a few months. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be a bit of
She
work
already
too.
has. Thank you both. She says. Yeah,
Ah,
everything will be fine.
it will be.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? Who you are?
Okay, so I'm Julia for the audience, and I am a former classroom teacher turned purpose and transformation coach. I've been on this journey for 3.5, going 4 years now. And I pretty much help people who looked like me 3 years ago. So, persons who are burnt out, persons who are frustrated with life and just looking for clarity and direction and meaning with how they should spend the next phase of their life. So I help burnt out individuals discover their purpose and design their dream life. So finally just get the dream from out of your head that you've been walking around with for so many years and into real life that you can literally see your dreams coming true right before your very eyes. So that's my journey. That's my mission today, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
No, it sounds amazing. What a beautiful mission to have, and I feel like so many people knowing a purpose and feeling burnt out. So
Especially
yeah.
in these times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for the meaningful work that you do.
Thank you. No, no, you are doing meaningful work. We'll talk about that. Absolutely.
You do meaningful work. We do meaningful work. We all do meaningful work.
Yeah, that's why we connect so well.
Yeah. Honestly, I do think it's like it is it is really inspiring to find, and I think that that's for why we keep doing Shine, because it's so inspiring.
Yeah.
The people that we meet are so beautiful, and a lot of people are doing amazing things. So it's what keeps us motivated to keep doing Shine, to keep meeting really beautiful people like you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Ali, because what I find is that once you're doing the work that you're supposed to do, everything feels so good. And good might not even be the best word to describe it, but everything is so aligned, and if you wake up every day feeling happy and just you're connecting with the right people because this is what you ought to be doing. So it's like all the stars are lining up just for you. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, yes, it is. So tell us a little bit about your journey. Like, what did you have? Like the highs, the lows, like everything.
Oh, you see, when I get excited about something, I'm excited, and when he sent me the message to do this, I'm like, well, of course, because Shine is one of those programs that I can't say enough good things about the entire journey and the process. So I learned about Shine through Thinking Color. I was at this conference, learned about Shine, and I saw this speaker training program because I knew that a part of my journey involves speaking. I can't run away from it. And even though I was a trained teacher and I've been teaching for years, I am only as comfortable as the amount of students that were in front of me. I didn't want to stand in front of an audience of adults to do anything. It was scary. And in 2018, I did my first speaker training. And I knew even after completed that training, there was more for me. So when I saw Shine, it was like the perfect opportunity. And I looked at the curriculum, the outline for the entire 8 weeks, and I'm like, this looks good. And so when I applied, and then I got accepted after I was done jumping around in the house. I was like, yes! It was exciting. So and even though I came into the program with prior knowledge, there was still a lot that was new to me. And I think I mentioned it at some point that the speaker template that you guys gave, like how to craft your speech, that's probably my favorite resource from the entire program, because I'm a very hands-on, do practical kind of girl, right? So, okay, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but even before that, just going through the program, I remember when we started to meet each other, and I'm looking at the ladies inside of the program and all the other non-binary people, just everyone, and I'm like, I'm among greatness. It just felt good to be in the room with the kind of people that were there. And so I saw from the beginning that Shine has a certain kind of excellence that attracts excellence. Put it that way. So like connect. That sounds like a quote. We need to tweet that. But it's the truth. And I'm looking at all the people in the room and I'm like, wow, this is an amazing group of people. And even as we're going throughout the program, just the breakout sessions, oh, those were great as well. Like for every class, we had a breakout session where you get to sit with, was it one or two other person to really talk through the topic of the day. That was extremely helpful because it's good to get other people's perspective. And sometimes you're doubting yourself, and I have been there doubting myself about, I remember the first time when we were supposed to come up with a talk topic, and this was a real struggle for me because I am used to being hired for a speaking engagement and being told the theme or the title of the event. And so I just craft my speech around that. So coming up with something that was truly authentic to me, it was not an experience that I was accustomed to. And it caused me to really dig deep. I was nervous. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I met with Steph. Yes, Steph was my mentor. And I met with Steph, and Steph talked me through that for the whole hour. And just following her instructions, going back to the content on the platform. And by the end of, I think it was that exact same day, I had a solid talk topic moving through. So, like that mentorship as well was an excellent part of the program. Like for me personally, that's something I do, like coaching inside of my programs. And I was always on the giving end of that. And it just being on the receiving end and realizing how powerful that was. I'm like, I can't stop doing this for my peeps either, because it really does give an extra level of support. So yeah, the mentorship, The breakout sessions were amazing. And just every week as we're going through, step by step by step, being able to, I felt like I was a little kindergarten kid being held by my hand and taking me through the entire process. And it was good. And I felt like nobody was left behind. And that was good because I mean in my group we could see that there were people who were struggling, but at the end of the day everybody was trying to pitch in. We're in the Slack group, in the breakout session, and people were, you watched people progress through creating their talk topic. And what really got me excited was when I saw a TED speaker in there. I'm like, what, this is the level we're at. I was like, yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. It was overall, the experience was amazing. And even those times when I felt like, oh, this was too much, I'm not sure I can handle this, the support was there. The support was there. Because even with my talk topic, I think I may have been like 2 weeks behind just trying to figure out what the talk topic was. And then eventually I caught up with the rest of the group because of the support that was there. So wow, I don't know. I could talk all day about Shine. And then
What about like the connection?
yeah, that's where I was heading. Because right after we ended Shine in October, I was planning my own event. And I remember posting inside of the group and just for speakers for this conference that was really, really laying heavily on me. And we had three of our main presenters were from the Shine cohort. There was Dr. AJ, there was Britta, and there was, oh, why am I forgetting her name? Shoot, there's one more. Oh, Dr. AJ, I remember it. I remember it.
Oh, in Diana, I think she was.
No, hold on. I'm gonna find it. Okay, I'm finding it right now. So there's Dr. AJ. There's Heidi. Yes, Heidi. Heidi's such a sweet soul. Yeah. So Heidi was a part of the speaker lineup for my event, and just connecting with, yeah, just connecting with those ladies outside. And even afterwards when we were done, we had a little meetup, and it was just amazing. We were meeting people's husbands and just laughing and giggling. Oh yeah.
And the meetup happened online or was it in person?
It was online, but it was so much fun. It was just so much fun.
That's so amazing that you met each other's partners. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so like the connections, and even now, like there's still connections being made inside of the Slack community. So that's just a wonderful element as well. Shine is great, man.
What about like if you could describe like your transformation? Like who were you before doing Shine and who were you after doing Shine? Did you notice that there was a shift or any can you describe that?
Yeah. I mentioned earlier that I'm a very hands-on type of girl. I like to have the resources and tools so I can see what I'm doing. Like everything is physically there. And just having, like, I've been inside of the program itself, the videos, watching stuff over just to be able to prepare for an event. So like just having, I think my confidence level about speaking has gone up a few notches because I now have actual tools that I can use to step out more confidently in speaking. Like my favorite one is the actual template that you use to prepare your presentation. Like I didn't have that before. So, and even though I had ideas of how to put a speech together, this made it a little bit, not a little, a lot more concrete for me. And just having that alone to know that yes, this is what I need to do, this goes there, this is how I need to put my speech, the up and down or the 3 pointers, and like, okay, I'm confident now putting this thing together. So just showing up a lot more confident is how I would describe my transformation. Yeah, that would be it for me.
That's all. That's a great transformation.
And even
So
like
on your, mhm.
I just something just came back to me. The thought that I'm now thinking about the TEDx stage is a big deal. Just through Shine. I'm thinking about the TEDx stage. I'm wondering, putting my head together, how do I get there now? Let's figure this thing out.
That's awesome. You will get there. You will get there. What about long-term like growth? Do you, do you discipline that has helped you to prepare to
Hold on, I didn't hear that. Not sure if it was me or but one of us kind of went.
like the your long-term growth? Like how has Shine helped you in your long-term growth? Like you talked about the template, but is there like any did you get any speaking gigs or maybe increase your rates on your own business or like take up more space? Like I don't know if you changed on like your social media strategy, like maybe did more things. Like can you like elaborate a little bit on your long-term growth after doing Shine?
Absolutely. Well, let's just talk about Thursday. What's happening on Thursday, first of all. So, so through Shine, I was introduced to the Thinkific Amplify conference. I saw that posted in the group. I was like, let's just try this thing out. And I remember I was putting the talk description together, and I'm going back to the everything that I learned through Shine to write that, those few sentences. And I was writing with so much confidence. I'm like, I got this. I got this. I learned this in Shine. I got this. And I'm going to be honest with you that I had no doubt in my mind that I was going to be selected. I don't know where that confidence came from, but I did not doubt it at all. So when I got the email from Thinkific to say that you've been selected as the speaker, it was more like a confirmation than a surprise because I just felt it. I knew. And so it's like, so this Thursday, I'm on the speaker lineup for Amplify 2022 by Thinkific. Yes, 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 yes.
And it's free. And it's free. So anybody can register and see you. And there's amazing speakers. You're next to really brilliant minds. So congratulations. That's so exciting.
I'm ridiculously excited about that. And so that's the first thing that happened, like as a direct relation to Shine. The other thing though, in terms of focus and clarity, because I remember when we did that activity about identifying your POV, your point of view, and I got the chance to really sit down and discover me a little bit more. Like my job is to teach people how to discover themselves, and here I am discovering my own self. And so I've gotten a lot clearer on how I'm going to impact the world with my voice. And so because of that, my speaking strategy for this year has changed. And so the organizations that I am approaching, not more so the organization, but the topics that I'm approaching these organizations with are more aligned with who I am, what my mission is, my beliefs, and so on, just from that POV exercise. And so I'm connecting with some organizations in the hotel and tourism industry right now. And it has nothing to do with hospitality. It has everything to do with your purpose and that connection between the workplace and who you are as a human being. So just having that needle point shift in my POV made a big difference in terms of how I approach speaking and preparing for presentations in the future for my business.
Wow, that's so amazing.
Yes.
It's so exciting that I don't know that everything kind of aligned for you.
Yeah.
Amy.
I see it.
She's also the one that created the speaker template, and she's the one that gave the POV lesson. So
all right, Amy. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So what would you if someone is just gonna start Shine, what advice would you give to them?
Do it. Like just do it. Like for somebody who is on the fence thinking about joining Shine, right? If you have, if you know, if it's even a smidget that you know that speaking is a part of your calling, is what you ought to do. And even if you're just looking to build confidence, do not pass on Shine. The content in Shine is very, whew, what's the word I'm looking for? Practical, yes, but it builds on itself. Like, you start at levels, let me not say zero, but just imagine you're starting with the basics, and every week we're building on the concept and building on and building on until we get to week 8, where you actually have your speech. So think of it this way: you're being groomed step by step. Somebody's holding your hand every step of the way. And like I said earlier, you're not being left behind. Oh my goodness, that alone is just something to feel good about. So just do it. Literally just do it. I promise you, you are not going to regret the decision. And then for somebody who is, let's say, who is just signed up, just look forward to an amazing experience. Welcome to the community. Because it's an amazing community of individuals all over the world. And I am yet to see, because I've been looking, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been looking for something to elevate my speaking career for a while. And I'm yet to see something that looked the way that Shine look. And I was even browsing through the website and looking at all the testimonials, and the other individuals have gone through the program, and just looking at them and seeing how they show up, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So that alone, if you want to take your confidence and your speaking to a few more levels, not the next one, a few more beyond that, then I recommend Shine Bootcamp 1,000%. I really do. Hi,
Is there? Yeah. Someone was saying hi to you.
Venice, yes. Hi, Venice.
Is there anything that we can talk about Shine that you wanted to share? Is there anything that we missed talking about?
Let me think about it. Let me kind of. Like, I think if somebody was feeling as if they're advanced, because I had that little tussle with myself a little bit before, like, oh, I've done a speaker training before. I don't know if I need this in my life. That was something that for a brief minute I was thinking about it, and I said, you know what, Julia, you're never too old to learn. You're never too good to learn anything. And so that was something that I think, if there's anybody out there who might be thinking that you already know how to speak. And interestingly, I've met some of the individuals inside of Shine, and I realized that a lot of them also have been doing speaking before. So some of them are not new to speaking at all. And so that was reassuring for me as well, knowing that, yes, even though I came with a bit of a speaking background, there's always still room for improvement. So yes, for that person who is thinking about whether or not, this is really for them because they've been on stage before, it's going to help to improve your speaking a whole lot.
You got some love. Congrats on everything, and go Julia. I'm so cute.
Thank you, Denise. Oh, Auntie, that's my auntie at the bottom there. Hi, Auntie Carlene.
That's so nice of her. Is there anything that you want to promote? Like, do you want to use this right now? Thanks. Invite me off what it is you're talking.
Hold on. All right. So
that you're working on, or that
we went again. I heard you said talk. I'm not sure what came before that.
Oh. I said if you had something that you wanted to promote, like if you want to promote against, invite people to come and see you, or if you had something else that you wanted to share, I wanted to give you the space to do that right now.
Oh, sure. On Thursday, that's this Thursday coming, like right after I finish my Amplify presentation, I am jumping into a webinar that I'm hosting called Exit Plan. It's how to transition from your job to your purpose and still get paid. Because, like, my journey, what I teach is the lessons I've learned from my journey. And I remember at that point in my life when I was feeling so stuck in this job and felt deep down inside of me that there was more to my life than just this. And I couldn't figure out what that more was. So I am sharing in a 90-minute session on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just to give you the principles of how you can make that transition from the burnout, the miserable, the mundane job into purpose and still be able to get paid doing the purpose work that you are going to be stepping into. So if you go to juliaobarnes.com/exit, you can get all the information of how to register for that webinar and join us live.
We're gonna put it on the description of the recording of this live, so people can check it out too.
Cool.
Hi, Ariba.
Hey,
If
Ariba.
anyone is considering doing Shine, do it. It's one of the best things I ever did. Thank you, Ariba. She's been a great supporter.
I agree. I agree with Ariba 100%.
Yeah, your webinar sounds amazing. Thank you so much for telling us about it. And what about your talk? What are you going to talk about? Tell us.
Oh, at Amplify, it's stop procrastinating. No, not stop procrastinating. Stop overthinking. Your course topic, choosing your course topic is easier than you think. And all of that, again, I mean, all of that is just aligned with the purpose and the intent for your life. And that's what I think that makes this talk a little bit different from just picking a course topic from what you've been hearing around the place. It's just really aligning your course topic with who you are at the core and offering that into the world. So we're going to be digging into, it's a lot of activities. Come prepared to take notes because I'm the teacher. So I'm giving work right there in the session. So just come prepared to do a lot of thinking.
Those are the best sessions. The ones that you have to have to get something out of it tangible.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Yes.
So excited.
Oh,
Any final message that you want to say? Like maybe someone is feeling lost. They don't know what their purpose is, and I don't know. Do you have any final message that you want to tell this person?
Yeah. One of the things that I've learned not to ask anymore is why. Why is this happening to me? Why is my life going upside down? Why is this not working out? Why? I have learned in the past few years that everything works together for good. And so there's always going to be a point in your life that you are feeling low, down, and depressed, and you're not completely sure why in the world this is happening. It's all a part of the process to purpose. And so the quicker you recognize that, and rather than asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Why can't things be better? Ask yourself this question instead. What is my future self going to be learning from this experience? How is my future self going to benefit from this? It might look difficult in the moment. I promise you it will look difficult. But if you change your perspective and start asking the what questions instead of the why, what is my future self going to learn from this? How is my future self going to benefit from this experience? And you start paying attention and taking notes of all of those things, your perspective will change. And when your perspective changes, your attitude towards the situation changes. So the job that you currently hate, I know this quote from Lisa Nichols, that says, treat your job as an investor into your dream. Right? So yes, the job is miserable. Yes, you hate it. Yes, you don't want to show up on a Monday morning, and you're asking yourself, why do I have to be here? Ask yourself this question: what is Julia 5 years from now? Or yeah, how is she gonna benefit from this job 5 years from now? Even though I hate it, even though I don't want to go to work, even though my supervisor and I don't get along well, what is future Julia going to learn from this experience? How is it going to benefit me in the future? Right? And once that perspective changes, then you start approaching every situation differently. And in due time, when you're paying attention, you will see everything aligned perfectly, and it is leading you into the direction of your purpose.
Beautiful. I'm like writing things down. So good, so good.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. That was a beautiful message. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's all part of the journey. I always say it's all part of the journey, and each path. It's not a race, because sometimes we tend to compete. We tend to compare ourselves with others, and
yeah.
when I do that, it's human. We all do it. I tell myself, it's not a race. Like, everybody has a different journey.
Exactly.
Your journey is different. It's not a race. So I think, it goes aligned with your message too. Amy is wishing you good luck on Thursday.
Thank you, Amy. Yes, I'm going to be amazing. I'm going to be amazing. Yes. Thank you, Amy.
You will.
I will.
You will.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, Julia. This was like, I'm making sure that we don't miss any of the comments. I think we've read everything.
Mm-hmm. I was just looking through as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. This was a beautiful, beautiful conversation, and thank you for sharing.
You're welcome, and I enjoyed sharing with you too, Amy. It was just, Amy, not Amy, Ali, right? It was refreshing, and
no worries.
Yeah, Amy, Ali, Steph, everybody is just.
Because Amy has been participating in this live so much.
Yeah, it's like she's here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I wish.
8622.
Proud of you. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. But like you guys, the three of you together, like, you are a power pack team, and I love the synergy between the three of you, and it shows in the delivery of the program as well. So like, only good things for Shine here on out. Only good things.
You go, Julia. That's what the Multi-Finger Boys Club is saying.
Thank you, dear.
Let's all collectively send the best energy to Julia. I keep saying Julia.
No, I get it.
On Thursday, because she's going to be amazing in her presentation.
Yes, I'm going to represent for Shine well. I promise.
No doubt you will. You're going to do amazing. Thank you so much again. And we'll see you on Thursday.
Yes. And all the best with the new cohort that's coming in for Shine.
On Tuesday. It starts on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I look forward to seeing you guys inside of Slack. All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Unable to join. Let's see.
Hey guys, so anyways, as you can see, all of my brand new books, the Take DK book, and this
Okay. Oh, I completely I completely forgot that I had this camera on. Oh my goodness. I'm over here. Okay. Bye guys. Hello, mommy. I completely forgot this camera was on. All right. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for Thinkific Amplify. And then Thursday night, when we have our webinar, Exit Plan, how to transition from your job to your purpose and still get paid. All right, have a good night.